What's going on, America? This is Kevin from Kevin's Corner. Got my work stuff in the back. Y'all don't need to see all that. Anyway, yeah, Super Bowl's over. Looks like Tom Brady done won again. Makes me mad. But at the same time, it also exposed the full-blown outrage and Trump derangement syndrome of the left. They're upset because the Patriots won and Tom Brady voted for President Trump. And so did, I guess, the owner. They supported Trump. And so because of this now, this is the team of the Nazis. Yeah, this is the team of racism and white supremacy. And I guess there's some outrage perhaps over the red hat. You know how the left is. They're trained. They've been trained by the liberal media like bulls. Bulls that see red, and as soon as they see it, they attack. So the media have convinced them when you see the red hat, you must attack. And that's what they're doing. All of a sudden now, the red hat, every time I see it, it makes me go into a fit. It's a trigger and I need a safe space. I hear they were even trying to ban the red hat in places, I think like San Francisco and some other place. And I'm thinking, are you kidding me? They didn't even try to ban the Ku Klux Klan hoods. And yet you're trying to ban the red hat because you don't have enough discipline, self-control, and independency to just walk past something you don't like and just not look at it. I mean, nobody's forcing you to wear the red hat. That's all I'm saying. And you can't tell somebody else not to wear the red hat. So now you got them triggered by the red hat, and it's a symbol. It's a symbol of racism. And when you see it, you just go into an outrage. And now there's all of this stuff talking about the Patriots and stuff like that. But you know what? If there's one good thing that comes out of the Patriots winning, is most likely they'll go to the White House like they have some sense, unlike some of the teams in the last 2 years or so use that as an excuse not to go because Trump and all his racism. Which brings me to another point. Speaking of racism, you know how the left loves to use racism against the Republicans as simply being, a reflection of how they feel in their hearts. But they can't tell you that. So they have to project. They have to project every single thing that the left says that the Republicans do. They're all doing it. You know it. It's all in their hearts. And when they talk about racism on the Republican side, it's not definitive. These are things they just insinuate. They'll throw out things like, didn't that sound a little racist to you? I'm not saying it's racist, but didn't it sound a little racist? Huh? You get where I'm going with that, huh? Yeah, leave that impression in the minds of the people. So now you got this guy in West Virginia, which I just don't understand. The man is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I mean, I know his wife wanted to slap him before they even finished the second press conference. I almost had the nerve to hit us with the Shimon. Man, that would have been one for the ages, though. If he would have did that moonwalk during that press conference, boy, I tell you, I'd be rewinding that again with some popcorn and some Pepsi. Right there. See, check him out. You see him turn? Yeah, hit us with the moonwalk, but his wife shut that down. But it just goes to show how nuts this dude is. But see, what's crazy about that is the fake outrage now by the Democrats is still disingenuous. The whole purpose of them saying, you need to go ahead and step down because they know 2020 is coming up and they're about to go into their full-blown racism campaign. Everything's going to be racism. How do you feel about taxes? Racism. How do you feel about global warming? Racism. How do you feel about illegal immigration? Racism. How do you feel about infrastructure? Racism. Is it safe to say that your position on most topics in America is racism? Racism. There you go. So they're about to go into their full-blown racism campaign, but they're going to have a problem doing that if old boy stays on as the governor of Virginia. Now what's funny is that not only is he in a bit of a pickle and putting him in a bind, but his backup, the black guy, because see, surely they would love for him to get in, whether, he's qualified or not. They just want, let's get a minority in and so we're making progress and we're willing to fight against it. Well, now they're double trapped, see, because you know how the left are. They like to accuse you of stuff and condemn you before all the facts come in. Remember that? Remember Brett Kavanaugh, of course? And then you got Keith Ellison. He didn't get this, he got to pass the lady who had evidence and eyes swollen and made reports at the hospital. Nobody ran out there talking about Me Too. They'll just turn their heads quietly like they didn't see nothing over here. But yet we'll try to string up Brett Kavanaugh. Believe the victim. Well, now, not only does the governor have to make some choices about stepping down, but if he steps down, the black guy, he steps up. But guess what? Now he's being accused of sexual improprieties back 15 years ago. Now, surely we have to take the word of this accuser. Right now, there needs to be boycotts, people going down there to the city hall, scratching on the doors. Yeah, they need to be falling out. George Soros needs to be paying a whole bunch of feminists to run down there and put mics in his face and say, you know what, you hate women, you're a supporter of sexual harassment, all of this stuff. But no, we don't need to wait for any details. No. The guy's guilty, right? He's guilty. So obviously, you guys can't appoint him to become the governor. So should we just open it up for another race? That's what I'm thinking. Because according to the left, racism is the number one priority. And then, of course, sexism or sexual assault is number two. Actually, they run hand in hand because, they're coming with that through the campaign, too. So now they can't really use their major tactics, their weapons. Racism, sexism. Where's the Me Too? I want to see the Me Too. That's all I'm saying. And if this guy's still in office, when they start throwing out all the accusations of Donald Trump and his rhetoric, he's racist, shooting the racist bullets at him without shooting the racist bullets at their own governor who's still in office. Because my man like, yo, I ain't leaving. Y'all gonna have to kick me out the governor's mansion. You have to drag me out kicking and screaming because I can't get reelected anyway. I might as well go out in a blaze. Yeah, that's what he's trying to do. He's hunkered down in there. It's the last stance. He got the Alamo going on right now. And so they need to get him out of there before they can launch their racist campaign. And then you have this other guy that's stepping up, guilty or not, according to the left, that doesn't matter. We're going to judge you in the court of public opinion. So apparently you did it. Even if there's no evidence, no proof, and it was 15 years ago, apparently you did it. So now how are they going to push their sexism narrative as well? So they got their butts in a little bit of a pickle, and we'll see how it all pans out in the next few weeks or so. That's what happened when you set the racism trap, the sexism trap, all of these traps. You always get caught in your own trap because they're trying to act as if they are above humanity. See, yes, they're righteous and they're without flaw. And it's crazy how all of the evidence and hypocrisy comes right back to them. And theirs is always definitive. Now, I'm not going to judge the black dude who is getting accused of sexual harassment. I don't know. But if we're playing by the left's rules, gotta always believe the victim and then worry about the details later. Anyway, you've been listening to Kevin and Kevin's Corner. We're going to be talking about all this stuff tomorrow. Live. No, wait. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Oh, the State of the Union. Can't wait to see that. Anyway, we'll be talking about all this stuff Wednesday, 7:30 in Kevin's Corner, my live radio blog talk show. And then also, don't forget, find me on Facebook, Twitter, hit like, share, subscribe, notification, and check out Extreme Teas. The link is in the bottom. If you go onto their website to check out all of their products, if you put my name in, Kevin, you will get 20% discount in the promo code. And then don't forget, if you want to donate to Kevin's Corner, there's a link in the bottom. Do that as well. I appreciate all those that support my channel. And let's keep this thing going. See you next time in Kevin's Corner. God bless.